sound run video. 150. We're back.
Damn, dude.
Yep. Back from the heart of Texas.
Yeah, how was
Austin? It was great. Yeah, it was good. Shane did great. I think the special. I mean, I've seen it a million times, but it's going to be he crushed. Yeah, it was certain kind of breed down there.
Yeah, I was curious the whole time that you guys were down there. I was like, I wonder what the fuck kind of wacky hijinks you running into with the locals
we were like
down there.
we were about 25 minutes out of downtown at the Airbnb.
Okay.
So we were literally in some remote neighborhood.
That's what I thought, honestly, in my head. Anytime I hear about people go to Texas and like, oh, I was outside of Dallas, I'm like, so you mean you were in like a weird shanty town, like in fucking Scooby-Doo or something like that?
From what we heard from like some of our Uber drivers, it was a lot of ranches out there, and basically people came in and just built houses. It was like our neighbors, like the houses next to the Airbnb we were staying, there was no one home. You could tell. I think people just built up the houses out there and then rent them out.
Yeah,
which makes sense because it's nice. The house was super nice. The city itself, yikes.
Yeah.
Which I'm kind of pissed because, like, Danny, you said you went to a couple parts. I know McKeever and Tommy were floating around before the shows, going to certain parts, and Tommy was kind of explaining it to me like there's like a fish town area and there's the center city. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We were in like the like Temple area.
The Diamond Street of Texas.
Joe Frazier's gym was there.
Hell yeah, dude.
That's the thing. It was pretty interesting. Like a lot of venues and shit, but like really undersold the homeless down there.
Yeah, they probably. I think every
packed.
city tries to do that. They try to undersell the homeless.
I mean, it's insane. There's so many, and they're all junkies. But which whatever, I'm used to that. But when they come in herds like that, dude,
man,
like herds. Like
really?
They have camps on like the main streets down there. There's just camps set up. And I was thinking to myself, I saw like 2 cops that entire time down there, and they're all like parked up doing nothing. And I was like, man, there's got to be a group of Philly cops we can send down there. Just, you know.
Oh, dude, that would be fun. Move it along. Get the fuck out of here.
Dude, how many Philly cops want to shoot a homeless guy?
Dude,
I'm
pretty sure that's what they do.
It's like duck hunt down there. They're jumping out of the bushes. Dude,
there's a dog just
like... That's just one of the... It's one of the junkies.
Dude, that's crazy. I would figure... Now, when I see that many homeless people, you would think that they would just like... There's got to be like a mayor of the homeless.
Well,
there's
apparently
got to
the
be...
mayor down there... Well, the real mayor of Austin is like a piece of shit.
Yeah.
A lot of people were complaining. Like, what? It looks like he's doing a bang-up job.
I was going to say. Sounds good.
It was... but I don't know how they can contain it. I'm talking, it's insane.
Now, is it
homeless.
Now when you say homeless, is it clearly like, are people making a point to go to Austin to be home? Like, you know, like when
I think they did. They made a push at some point.
Seriously, because it like when in Philadelphia when they started doing the open needle exchange and the other parts for the opioid shit here, a bunch of people flocked to Philadelphia to like hang out and be homeless and addicted to opioids.
That's kind of I mean, they might be just like out of work musicians or something.
Yeah.
A lot of them dressed like Iggy Pop in 1974, but...
Was there a lot of honky-tonk homeless down there, dude?
No.
No?
Not at all.
Not at all? Damn it.
He's like, hey, partner.
Dude,
I got an aggressive heroin problem.
Rootin, Tootin, and Shootin. Come on now. I was waiting for that to happen, dude. When you told me you were down there, I was waiting.
I'm rootin',
Tootin, and Shootin. Watch out.
He's like, my dad doesn't talk to me.
The stars at night are big and bright. Shoot, 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 shoot. I just shit my pants. Help me.
Dude. Yeah, no, these are like aggressive, like half a pair of sweatpants with no shirt or shoes or socks on.
Great. But are they like can you tell that like these are like all like just red-blooded Americans down there just
not really
homeless as shit?
Some of them, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's tough to. I'm telling you, it's like the amount of homeless. Like you turn any corner, like after. I'll put it like this: after the a couple of nights at the shows, we had walked up the street to like one of the main intersections in town to get our Uber. This is like midnightish.
Yeah,
that city turns into a fucking Thriller video.
That's awesome.
Insane, dude. Just not choreographed. It's not as choreographed, but they were walking like this, dude.
There's still one guy in the background, like, just like he's only doing
One
the
dude
one
was
thing.
dressed like Michael Jackson.
That's awesome, dude. I've thought about that. How great would it be? Because we're never gonna solve the homeless population. We're never gonna solve it in America. It's just not gonna happen. We either don't care, or all the money that we have, we're just like, we'll just spend it on something else, like fucking, billionaires going to space or some shit. Fucking cocksuckers.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my god. But we'll get into that. But I think it would be great, like, if one billionaire philanthropist just gave every homeless guy like a really nice Macho Man Randy Savage outfit.
Yeah.
That would be refreshing to walk down the street. Just some guy like, whoa.
They should dress all the homeless like wrestlers.
Just dress them up like old wrestlers you miss.
The bigger you get like an Andre the Giant.
Seriously. Like, yo, did you see Vader? He's fucked. Dude, did you see Vader sucking Andre the Giant?
A lot of them were, dude. It's crazy, too, because a lot of them were strutting across the street like Ric Flair, dude. A few of them were flared up.
Doping out halfway through it. Like,
they're like,
but they weren't doing a full whoa.
They threw up on themselves.
Just one fat white guy as Yokozuna, I'd be all about it.
Yeah, that was wild. I was not ready for that. It was like the first night, Thursday night, me, Shane, and Matt went down there. We walked into the venue. They were doing some show, I don't know, and before Shane's show, and we left to go get something to eat. And we walked like 3 blocks from the venue, and you couldn't walk 10 feet. And there was
just the
everywhere.
homeless guy.
Yeah.
Now, these were I'm assuming these homeless guys and gals are asking for shit.
Oh, yeah, every one of them.
Every one of them?
Yeah, it's...
Now, are they like the smart, like, are the...
Nah, give me $1.
They're just give me $1?
Yeah, attitude like Philly, dressed like...
But no, like, they don't got any...
Row.
But no... They ain't got no shtick or anything, no spiel? Because, like,
I didn't hear any good
Philadelphia's
build-ups.
got some good...
No, like, I just got home from Iraq.
Yeah. I was waiting for a good story. No stories.
My van wasn't, no van's broken down. No, I just need, $8 to get home to my church.
Damn.
None of
that sucks.
I think it's because, which is weird because I agree. I think with the amount of homeless down there, you got to stand out.
Seriously, man.
You got to stand out with something, and you got to come up with a story because everybody else is doing that shtick.
Dude, you know what would be great is if any homeless guy comes up, you have one of those buzzers like America Got Talent, and you're like, move on. Sorry, not for me.
Yeah, they're just doing their shtick. You turn around like a voice and shoot them.
It's like, do that again. I like your voice. That's crazy though.
But
I figured that was going to happen though.
But the venue's cool. I mean, it's you walk in and to the left there's like she brought some of the pinball machines from New York that they had, and then you walk in, there's like a long bar, and then there's like a big curtain that separates the bar and the showroom. And the showroom's a lot bigger than I thought. When people were sitting in there, it fit a lot more people than I thought, which is good.
One of those, is it like 2 tiers, like a fucking balcony?
No, just one, but the stage is up pretty high. Not like Punchline high, but it's up.
Okay.
It's up there. And then you go into the back, there's this big patio area where there's a bar out there and then a stage where I guess they do other shows sometimes. And that's another back entrance to like the little green room they had. So it was definitely more, it's definitely bigger than the New York location. But they definitely do good with keeping the homeless out too, because I was waiting for them to bust through there. A lot of entrances. Yeah. There's 2 entrances out on that patio area. Then the one, I mean, obviously they're not going to get to the front door. But that patio area, I saw them a couple times. Security down there, I think, for the most part, didn't have to do much. At one point, they Danny's laughing.
What they do?
He already knows what I'm bring up.
God damn it.
So at one point, when you're in that back patio area, there's this like wooden fence with a door that opens. You go through it, and then there's a door that goes into the green room.
Yeah.
Okay. Now there's no security on it, but the security looking out one of the entrances coming off the street can see right to it.
Okay.
Now I guess that's what this kid was doing. But after the one show, a couple bros were hanging out by there because they definitely saw.
Yeah.
Somebody in the entourage go back there, so they knew Shane that was back there in the green room. So one kid walks up, and it's like, of course he's going to try it, dude. Like, look at this asshole. Like, button-down shirt, like, unbuttoned to here, backwards, sick. Like, fucking, Cleveland golf hat and fucking tight shorts, Madra joints.
Hell
like,
yeah,
all right.
dude.
So I see him, like, looking, like, He goes for it.
Hell
He
yeah.
walks through.
Confident?
And then, dude, you see this kid. I mean, he must have been wearing, dude, it looked like each leg had 3 pairs of UFO pants on. A little big ball. Big ball. And he comes running across, but his strides were like nunners, dude. He's like 3-inch strides. He came fucking buzzing over. He's like, hey! I mean, he was on it. It took him 8 minutes to get 100 feet over him, but fucking.
Fuck.
The funniest thing was, it was like that kid walked through there with the confidence to go into the green room. Because once you go through that wooden door, you still have to open up the other door that goes into the green room.
Sure.
I guess he was like building it up back there, and then here comes Thickness coming in hot.
Oh, yeah.
And damn, you imagine your fucking dreams getting just. You're like, he's like, I'm about to meet a fucking young bull and blah, blah, blah. And this guy's like, you better get the fuck out of here. Dude, he got like halfway, stopped. It's like, I mean, good on him, man. He was fucking, he worked it. He got him out of there. Some girl apparently walked back there and opened up the door, and she was actually just lost. She was like, oh, sorry, I thought this was like a bathroom.
Dude, that's the best way to
This
get
does kind of
anywhere.
look like an entrance to go to like a bathroom or something. Which was weird about the bathrooms because it was,
Tons of junkies in there, too.
well, I kind of wouldn't have minded the junkies in there, but it was both genders.
Oh.
And not spread out. And no locks on the stalls.
So you were seeing some.
I wasn't, but there was definitely some dudes just standing there.
Yeah, man. That's wild.
I opened up the door the one time, and Danny's girlfriend, Jamie's just standing there like, hey. I was like, get the fuck out of here. These fucking maniacs in here.
You're taking a shit with one leg up. You're like, sorry.
Yeah, I'm like, get her out of here. These locks don't work.
You brought your own step stool for shitting. Like, this is what we do.
I'll say this, man. From the fans that I met that were down there, they were great. I met some main guys down there. It was super nice, and it was good to finally put a face to the tweets.
Oh, I saw you have a picture with who was it? Fucking, he posted it on his Facebook. Jack Malone, I think.
Jack. Yeah. I met Jack.
Yeah.
Jack was cool. Shout out Jack. And then Poon. Met Daniel
Oh,
Poon.
that's tough.
Poonhound.
Yeah, dude.
Big bull.
Oh, yeah?
Dude.
Wouldn't
big
have guessed
dude.
it. Wouldn't have guessed the Poonhound was big.
Yeah, he met him. That was cool. I met a few people down there. It was great. But I'll tell you this about the fans. Not straight shooters when it comes to whiz.
Oh, yeah. You say you.
8 minutes into the show, just drenched. I was like, who clogged this already? It's like, God damn. Piss everywhere, man. I mean, hey, I don't got to clean it up.
It's
but
Texas, dude.
yeah. Everything's bigger.
Everything's
except
bigger.
The bowls.
Except the bowls, dude.
They need a fucking big bowl.
You fucking get the Alamo-sized bowls, dude. Start paying.
There was some highlights. Other than that, we oh man, I'll tell you what. I was talking about this to Danny too, but the funniest things down there weren't even said on stage.
Yeah, I bet.
I mean, and this is no shot at Shane. Obviously, this is just stuff that I saw. And okay, the one was after the one night we went over to Red Band has a show down there at the one venue where that video was where Hinchcliffe was yelling.
Oh, yeah.
So we went to that venue, and Shane was going to do a pop-in spot, and downstairs is like the general audience, but upstairs, if I guess if you know somebody, you can go up there, which we went up there.
Sick.
So we're up there, and O'Connor was down there. O'Connor was down there for Thursday, and then he went to go meet Santino, his life partner.
I saw
in Houston, but. Me and O'Connor and McCusker were sitting up there, and McCusker crushed me with this one, dude. And this is it's a shitty thing for the show because they're not going to get the reference. But, dude, we're sitting there. Red Band's on top. He's doing, he's right next to us, basically looking down at the center of the stage, and he's working the light, the time with his phone.
Yeah.
McCusker just taps. He's like, dude, check out Jay West over here working the light. And I look over and fucking lost. Dude. I had no idea how much he looks like. What we're talking about is ex-Philly open mic runner who stinks, but this just a little pudgy dude. And no offense to Red Band, he was super nice, but god damn, I couldn't unsee it.
Yeah.
Every time I looked over, just unbuttoned flannel, just like this big, pudgy guy. I was like, oh my god, dude, crushed me, dude. We were dying.
Oh man,
the ultimate came from young Jamie.
Oh, yeah.
Danny's girl had the fucking closer of the weekend. Now, keep in mind, this was the best night I thought. That was Friday. Friday, man, we're out in that patio area. We're just in a circle. It's me, Danny, Jamie. Tommy was floating in and out.
Yeah.
Everybody was kind of floating in and out. But I was down there. I was holding it out. You know what I mean? I loved it.
Yeah.
I had a few drinks in me. McCusker came out. Yeah. McCusker, let's just say, elevated my attitude real quick. And I was like, what's this? Dude, holy shit. I'm just like, I'm like, what? And then I settle, and I shit you not, I am in the best fucking mood I have ever been in my life. And I've told McCusker since Friday night, please find out what that was, you know, whatever the strain is, and get it the fuck up. It was amazing. So we're all bullshitting. I feel fucking great. My ass is planted to the seat. I was like, I'm not moving. I feel great. And we're sitting there, and at one point, it's just me, Jamie, and Danny talking, and this guy goes, hey, do you mind if I pull my chair up? I said, yeah, man, whatever. He sits down. I'm like, who are you, man? He goes, oh, I'm Charlie. I'm like, oh, good to meet you, man. And, you know, we start bullshitting. I'm like, oh, this is Danny, it's Jamie. You know, we're from Philly. We're friends with Shane. You know, what's your deal here? Are you a fan of Shane's? Were you at the early show? Because this was, I think, going on during the late show. He goes, no, I actually met Shane before, and, you know, I am a fan, but I met him out in San Francisco. And I was like, when the fuck was he out in San Francisco? And he was like, he was out there a couple of years ago for Clusterfest. I was like, oh, yeah. I was like, that was the same weekend as Skankfest in New York, so I remember that. I was like, do you like that show? He was like, yeah, I mean, I was on the show. I was like, oh, you're a comic. And he goes, no. He's like, I actually was helping out with that, and I also run South by Southwest. Normal six brain, I'm going to be like, so I got a podcast. Anybody single here? Yeah. I look at him like, cool, dude. What's your fucking mom look like? I stay right there. I'm like, I don't give a fuck. He loved it. I didn't say shit about it. No, he goes, he goes, I run South by Southwest. I was like, never heard of it. I just hit him on the back like, fuck you, Chucky, come on. But dude, turned out super nice guy, big sports guy. So we were talking sports and we were talking about like Philly, this and that. Super, really just nice guy, just bullshit it. And I don't think I brought up the festival once after that. This one starts freaking out.
Yeah.
He gets up there way too quick. And I look over, I'm like, yeah, I got fucking high too quick. I'm like, uh-oh, bugging out.
Hell yeah, dude.
I was so fucking high.
I stay cool. And he goes, I can't believe. I was cool.
I stay cool.
Of all people.
In front of your pants, like, I'm cool, dude.
Dude, almost.
Yeah.
Almost. Because I turned to them, I was like, I have to piss so bad, but I'm not leaving this fucking show.
Hell yeah, dude.
Because I knew if I did anything like that, like a big move, like going to bed, I'm done.
You lose.
And maybe I would have, I wasn't rolling the dice, but I was like, I am so committed to this attitude and position I'm in right now.
Yeah.
I will piss my pants.
You'll pee your pants.
All over this fucking patio.
Feel good. Like, I feel great, dude.
Yeah.
I'm
so
never leaving.
So he starts bugging out. He's like, I can't believe you're fucking riding this thing like that. I was like, dude. And for some reason, I was like, dude, I'm like Kelly Slater, early 2000s. I don't know what that reference was. He good in the early, maybe a mid-90s guy? I don't know surfing. It's the only surfer I know. And I'm like, hey, Chuck, you hear that one? I said, I'm like, Kelly Slater. You hear that? Dude, I'm holding court like my fucking dad out there, dude.
Damn,
I might as well have been flipping burgers, screaming at one of my aunts. But so we're sitting there bullshitting, and like he calms down. You finally get back down there. We're bullshitting. Said something like, and then Tommy walked by. I see him walk in the green room. Now, I needed a beer. I see him going that way. I go, Tommy. He's like, what's up? I was like, yo, you going to the green room? He's like, yeah, what's up? I was like, yo, can you grab me a couple IPAs and bring them out when you get a chance? He's like, fuck's wrong with your legs? You know, he starts in, fuck's wrong with your legs? You can't fucking go. I go, you're already fucking going there. And we're screaming back and forth. I'm not thinking anything of it. I sit back, fucking, dude, Charlie's like, it's a aggressive request. I was like, fuck you saying to me, dude? We just started laughing. I was like, wait, what do you mean? I was like, to me, that sounded 100% normal.
Yeah, that's a normal
Brought
thing.
me out an IPA.
Yeah.
But like, yeah, you would have been the same way. You were sitting there.
Like, what's the punch
what,
here?
What do you? And then he goes, well, let me hit you guys with something. Blew our minds. You should have seen these two faces. He goes, let me tell you something. I swear to God, Charlie goes, I grew up in a city, because he grew up like right outside of Austin. He goes, in my town, there was legitimately no racism or bullying. And I think immediately I was like, fuck you. I don't know, dude, I look at these two. They're like, what? And I'm like, wait. I was like, El Dorado exists?
I was like, where's this Golden Palace?
I was like, in Texas? He goes, yeah. I was like, damn, that's crazy. He's like, no, I'm dead serious. And he was. And he left. So this is like after the late show, because I was like during the show was going on. After the show, he had walked by and it's just us sitting there. And I was like, oh, dude, there goes that guy. Immediately forgot his name. I don't know. At the time I did. I turned to him. I was like, dude, what was that guy's name? And Dave was like, who? I was like, the guy who was sitting here for like 20 minutes. He's like, fuck. And I was like, I know. I look at Jamie, and this is right after we had a whole conversation with that dude, Charlie, talking about how dumb people in Philly are. If you tell me anything with confidence, I'm like, yeah. I think he's right. I saw a documentary on it.
Of course.
You can sell anything to us. So I go, Jamie, what was his name? She's like, who? I was like, the guy who's sitting here. I swear to God, just goes, Kevin? And immediately, I'm like, that's the one name. I know it's not Kevin. But she sold it to me with this. She just goes, Kevin? Like almost mad at herself. That was her guess. I was like, I already know that's not it. Definitely not Kevin. You might as well Jerome.
You high pieces of shit.
I know.
So wasted.
It was so fun.
She'll never not answer a question.
I know.
She won't ever say, I don't know.
Dude, she's got to say something.
She'll just confidently answer wrong.
Great. That's more respectable than most.
But it was an answer which I was like, no. Fuck no, that's not it. What? I was like, that's definitely not. It's like in my head, I have like a list going of names it's not. Kevin's on it. So that was definitely... I know it doesn't translate great on this, but dude, I was crying.
Been there.
I was crying when she said it, dude. Her face when she's like, Kevin? And I was like, no. But yeah, shout out Charlie. That was cool.
Man.
Sit with him. He was a super nice guy.
Sounds like I'm glad you kept it Kelly Slater early 2000s cool.
How sick was that reference? I was like, hey Charlie, how about that reference? Huh? Wake up over there, would you?
You missed it. You missed the wave on that one. God damn.
Yeah, it was. He was a good dude. I was glad we got to talk to him.
Jesus Christ,
we got to see old Hinchcliffe walked in like the sheriff of fucking.
Yeah, was he rooting into?
No, he was full on.
Oh yeah,
I mean jeans, boots, cowboy shirt tucked in, belt buckle, cowboy hat. He was dead fucking serious.
Bolo tie.
He might have.
Oh, I mean,
that was
no way you don't not.
I thought
that.
I didn't know it was him. Keep in mind, I'm gone. I'm miles away. I'm like, look at this fucking asshole walking in. You know what? That looks like Hinchcliffe. He goes, that is Hinchcliffe. I go, get the fuck. I was like, I'm done. I gotta leave, dude. I don't know what's happening.
That's what made my high go bad. Because
Tony walked. You thought it was the Texas Rangers coming in.
I braved going to the bathroom.
Yeah.
And I opened the door, and fucking Woody from Toy Story is just there. And he's like, wants to give me a fist pound, but I just see a little toy fucking with a fist at me, and I'm like, no.
Yeah.
You just straight up laid him out like, I'm
Go.
trying to fucking hit me, dude.
Oh my God.
That's legal in Texas.
What?
Trying to fist bump somebody in a bathroom and you punch him in the face, you can get away with that. That's legal as hell.
I think it's legal.
That's totally legal, especially in an intergender bathroom.
Yeah.
You can fucking wipe someone.
That was my first experience
out,
with an intergender bathroom like that big in a venue that big too.
Yeah.
I've never experienced that
So
before.
wait,
It's
so
pretty
there were
intense.
just
Yeah, there's just chicks in there.
chicks. Now, was anybody dropping hugers?
Yeah. Disgusting.
Oh man.
Oh yeah, there's a few.
Really?
Yeah. Kidding me? You seen Shane's fans? Come on.
I mean, I'm just saying. If I was in there,
Not
like,
to say anything's wrong with that.
No.
I'm just saying, hey,
Go in there,
they got no problem dropping a huger.
get plumpy in there, dude. I'm just saying. I think if I was in a bathroom and I knew chicks were in there, I'd be like, "Fuck, I can't crap in here."
See, I almost wanted to crap.
Yeah, but
So
that's
state my dominance.
Yeah.
Be like, oh, nice little pee over here. What?
just go in there and rip shit.
I'm in the sink. I got a cowboy hat on, so I'm like, ma'am.
You come in with poop in a bag already. Like, I gotta dump this.
I brought it from home.
This is how men's rooms are.
Some
just getting
winging
crazy.
against the wall.
I'm sorry. Yeah, dude, just fucking
Not in my Texas.
Will Chamberlain into the bathroom, like trying here.
Yeah, it was wild, and then I don't know. I'll tell you off camera on the one, but Tommy had a fucking crack on this one. Oh my god, that killed me too. So fucking funny. But all in all, it was a good trip. This special will be fucking amazing. People have messaged me about when it's going to be. I have no idea. I would say I would guess at least another month because there's a lot of footage. The one thing they got to do in there is definitely soundproof that place. So
yeah,
it's so loud from the other venues.
Oh,
it's all music venues. Obviously,
that makes
Austin's
sense.
a music town, so like it's where she's at is a great location. The venue's good, but man, they have to follow like decimal rules down there, like all the clubs.
Okay.
So the one club across the street was super fucking loud, and we were like, "This is insane." They're like, "No, that's normal. She needs soundproof." And I was like, "Oh, I guess she hasn't done that yet." So
whatever.
But other than that,
get on that.
dude, it was funny. Thursday night, man. Shout out to all the boys that came out Thursday. Front row, just 6 fucking sweaty, huge dudes. Fucking Legion of Skanks, tanks, arms out, farmer tans. I was like, get that camera, dude. Let's go.
Damn, dude.
McKeever, here we go.
It's the fucking Bay of Pigs.
Whoa.
Jesus Christ.
The boys came out, dude. I loved it, man. It was great. It was great though. The Saturday, Friday, all the crowds were awesome. It was really good. So the special will definitely be great.
Well, that's great. I'm glad you had a fantastic weekend. Now moving on to my weekend.
Yeah, what were you doing?
A bit absolutely fucking.
I was homeless in Austin.
I
I thought I seen you down there.
I was doing my rendition of Dirty Diana with the guys who just got done doing Thriller. It was pretty fucking sick. No, it was one thing. The only thing that really happened that I thought was really fucking funny, or two things. One, I went to one of the Philly's Funniest contests on Wednesday night when you guys left, and there was a comedian on stage named Billy Rick, who I thought was another
Billy Rick?
Yeah.
Like R-I-C-K?
Yeah.
Okay.
Which I thought was another comic because I was like, oh, that dude sucks. And he gets out, and it's just like...
Oh, you thought it was... Yeah. I know.
That's who I thought it was.
Got it.
And I was like, this guy fucking sucks. I'll watch this guy eat a fat dick on stage.
Sure.
Whatever. Comes out. No. I was mind blown. It's wiry, kind of looking black dude with an eye patch who sounds exactly like you when you whisper.
Holy shit, he's
The
deaf?
whole set.
Is he deaf?
No. He just sounded like
he's
it, dude.
permanent.
I thought there was something wrong with
permanent bees or deaf talk.
When he came out, he was like, you talking about?
It's like if somebody smacked me in the back of the head when I'm whispering,
Dude.
I have to do it permanently.
Dude, it was so funny. It's like, yeah, I got that bad.
Was he, a little...
Nope. He was just full-blown bees, dude. And I was...
Was he telling secrets? What was the secret? That he sucked?
He's like, I got that patient. We know that.
Holy
Dude,
shit.
you
sure he wasn't deaf?
No. He was just...
Was the eye patch legitimate?
No, the eye patch was legit. Apparently he was shot 9 times, like 50 Cent.
Oh, so he just talks like that. 'Cause he's
I've seen this guy
Yeah. You
What?
know exactly what I'm talking about.
How have you seen this guy?
hanging out at the Raven
Under the
Lounge.
terminal. Ah, there it is.
Yeah,
Okay.
dude.
The Raven Lounge.
But then there was also another chick. It's like, you ever see someone get on stage and you're like, oh, you know this person's going to advance in the contest no matter what because they have literally everything going for them in the way that it doesn't matter if they're funny or not.
That means, what do you mean? They have 50 people there to vote for?
So not only did this lady have 50 people there to vote for her, she was very nice, very good looking, and also announced that she was dying of stage like 1 cystic fibrosis on stage. She didn't have a lot of time.
It's a strong closer.
I was like, power fucking move.
Wait, so she bombed, and then at the end she was like, Seth,
No. She
dying.
announced that right up front and then went through her whole set.
How old is she?
She's like 25.
Is she new?
I've never seen her before.
That's what she...
So
How do we know that was happening? This guy takes 9 fucking bullets and talks deaf. He don't get through?
You don't get nothing.
Fucking women.
Oh, that's what it takes, man.
Such bullshit, dude.
Chicks. You can't compete with a nice chick who's kind of good
She
looking.
tried to
Who's
switch her
dying.
act up, dude. She was like, damn, he took my deaf talk.
Dude, she comes out and she's God damn me.
Ripping off my fucking bits.
Dude, if she was deaf and had cystic fibrosis, dude, that's fucking...
It's the second time in that fucking contest that people have piggybacked off my material, dude. If that guy would have won, I'd have been like, all right, that's it. I'm done. Jesus Christ.
But the other thing that happened that was pretty great is
You took her home.
Yeah, dude. Gave her a little dictic fibrosis. She's got terminal herp now. Anyway, one thing that happened, I went, and I never thought this was going to happen. I thought, like, it only happens in movies or TV or whatever. I ate at the Khyber, and I ate a bunch of, like...
Good eats.
Yeah, but my stomach was killing me afterwards. I, like, definitely had to shit. And I get out, and I'm leaving. I'm going to my car, and there's a guy sitting on my hood talking to two chicks.
I mean,
and
that is law in Philly.
And I am I'm like, you gotta be. I'm like, yes. I'm like, fuck yeah. So I'm just like, just gonna ruin this guy. I'm like, how do I do it? But like, as I'm walking, my stomach's like, blah, 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 blah. I'm like, oh man. I'm like, fuck.
That's how you could have ruined it,
dude. I walk over and I just hear him. He's like, yeah. He's like talking to these chicks. Like,
wait, he's sitting at what?
Dude, he's leaning on the hood of my car.
I thought you said he was standing on like the roof. He's like, how's it going down there? I'm like, what's this guy? Fucking Mussolini of fucking Old City?
He's on
the El Duce up there. It's like, what is this guy doing?
I'll be like, I respect you, dude. You own my car now. He's got the fucking bullfighting hat on. Like, ah. But he's leaning on it, on the hood, talking to two chicks.
Sick.
And I'm just like, fuck yeah. So I quietly just walk up, and I don't try to be like, I'm not going to yell at this dude. I'm just going to just open the door and start the car and drive away and just ruin whatever fucking thing he was trying to do. But I walked up, and like I'm standing there, and then the one chick like leans over, like his shoulder kind of looks like, what's this all about? And the guy turns and I'm like, just rip this fart, but I shit in my pants.
Yes.
So I stand there with, I'm like, I know I crap my pants. I'm like,
You're by yourself.
Dude, and the guy's like, oh.
Damn.
Oh. And
That's
I'm
the
like,
ultimate cockblock.
I just got in the car. I'm like, I gotta get out of here.
Damn, dude.
Dude, that definitely squeezed a little shard out of my pants while trying to like ruin this guy. But I did it. I did ruin everything.
Yeah, like your life, his game.
It was awesome.
I mean, you should have let him finish.
What?
Talking to chicks. Was he making any headway?
I have no idea.
Was he trying to be like, yeah, it's my ride?
I don't know what he was doing.
Okay.
Here's what I'm going to tell you. If I see anybody leaning up against a car talking to anyone, I assume that it is their car.
Yeah.
I'm going to make a hard assumption. So this guy was clearly playing off the fact that he owned my car. And then two women were talking to him and was like, oh, okay. I'm all right with this. And I walked up and I like tried to fart loud, but I knew I had too much.
Where were you at when you ripped?
Right by the driver's door with my keys
and
out.
They were in front with their backs.
And
his back was turned.
His back was to me.
How'd the ladies look that he was sitting on?
Oh, they were good looking. They were great looking.
Really?
Yeah, they were good looking.
Damn. So, but what about the guy? Was he?
He looked like a normal guy.
So yeah,
looked like he could have played this off in a way different way.
I got to be honest with you, and I don't want you to take offense. There has to be a better car to lean on. That's
what I'm.
I thought you meant this guy was like 55.
No,
it's like, what's up, babes?
No. This guy wasn't. I wouldn't even say he was a bad looking dude. He could have easily tried to do this in a different way, but he didn't. He just leaned up against it, and then I went and crapped my pants in front of him.
You're like, I'm going to get this guy. Damn it.
But the look on his face was just like, oh. I was like, yeah, now who's dumb?
Yeah, while you drive home with shit in your jeans.
I got home real quick, dude.
Yeah, dude.
I'll tell you what, I went back to the poop chair on that one. Dude.
Oh, man.
Fucking losing it.
That was Wednesday.
That was, that was Friday. That was Friday I did that.
I thought it was the same night you went
to
Philly's Funniest Thing.
No.
So the girl, back to the Philly's Funniest Thing. So the girl advanced. The girl is dead.
Yeah, she's going to die.
Okay. So what's the point of this contest?
I don't know.
All right.
But that's, like, the funny thing is when I see chicks that are dying like that, in my head, it's like, why are you just doing, you're
I'd be doing such bigger things.
That's what I'm saying.
I mean, I don't know. Maybe she wants to do comedy. We'll do the fucking open mic and move on.
Yeah,
you know what
I don't know.
Like,
do anything more
That's the ultimate gumming up the pipes, dude.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
No, you can't.
You can't.
It's not going to happen.
What are you doing? What's the best case scenario? You get on SNL for literally one weekend, and that's it? You're a bit character in a movie where you die?
Double Gillis this time. Oh, basketball. That was a layup. I was like, anybody gonna slam that home?
Oh man, she gets a bit.
But still, yeah, that'd be funny. Sean SNL just did the most racist sketch ever. Like,
That'd be crazy if she was dying. She's like, and I've got a few things to say about Nick. It's like, whoa.
Yeah.
Did not expect that.
So you had Phillies Wednesday and then Friday. You didn't go up and see Regan at all?
No,
Yeah.
I totally forgot about that. But
Yep.
apparently, that I was gonna go because they got the fight, and then I watched the highlights of that fucking debacle. What a file! Who gives a
Yep.
shit?
That was
Who
that.
did not see that coming?
Everyone.
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
What are you
one said
talking
it.
about?
I wish there was you said it. What are you talking about? I didn't. You're like, you didn't see that coming. I'm like, no one. You're trying to get out of your own comment. You're like, who didn't see that coming? I'm like, everyone. You're like, totally. Idiots. I'm like, you said it. But I wish I was thinking that too when it happened. I was like, there should be a prop bet for that. Like, what? Because it does happen. It happened like a month ago or something from what's his name?
Yeah,
Man.
there's been like 3 broken legs in the past year in the
Yeah.
UFC.
How is that not on fucking an option to bet on?
Man, these guys need to drink more milk or some shit. What the fuck is happening with these dudes?
Eat more milk.
Milk.
Yeah, so I asked you before the show, but I guess we didn't bring it up that unfortunately the show at the Philly show at the Link was canceled.
Oh no!
I don't know what happened, but that show's not happening. Oh, someone posted it on the fan page, and I was like, oh, what? But then I got a text with a picture of Aunt Mary Patrick down Wild Hook.
Oh darn!
She was doing this it looked like a fucking banquet hall. Like, it wasn't like a bar. It was weird looking.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, I'm sure if I sent the picture to my dad, he'd know exactly where it was, but she's in Howard. I started laughing myself. I was like, dude, I got to find out if she's down there actually like doing shows like for the week or whatever. Because I'm definitely going to buy tickets for my parents to go to that show.
And just give
I'm
them
going to tell my mom, when you sit down before the show starts, turn your video on your phone and just keep it pointed at dad. Because I'm going to make bets across the board how long he lasts until he's like, what the fuck is this shit? Come out like, I don't even, what's our act?
I don't know. She just apparently Aunt Mary Pat says like funny things in a funny accent.
Sounds good.
Yeah,
Sounds
what
groundbreaking.
I've heard is that it really does well with brunch.
I think that was
Kills
what
at
it was. I think it
brunch.
was a brunch show.
Yeah, kills at brunch.
I could see
kills
that.
at moms and brunch.
Man, I'd love to see it. I'd love to see my father sitting in a. Oh God, I would have my money on the 4 to 5 minute mark
How long do you think your dad would latch at a drag brunch
when he walk in.
if he didn't know?
Like
if he did-
I'd
if
say
he
the
sat
minute
down-
Cher made an appearance, he'd be like, "Hey, that's not Cher. You know, it's just who's that? Jesus Christ."
Fat tits on this one.
I mean, dude, if it's a brunch show, you might get him for like 10 minutes.
Yeah,
he'll
he's gonna
he'll
eat.
fuck some crepes up
Yeah, I
for
was
a
gonna
minute.
say he'll get down.
He'll
on
crush
grapes.
some crepes, probably pound a couple of fucking mimosas, and then he'd be out.
Fucking lose it.
He'd leave good amount of money though. He'd tip, big tipper.
Big tipper, even on a drag show.
You know the track show? Yeah, he don't care. But yeah, he wouldn't last. He'd be like, "What is this shit?" He doesn't do that. Not a big. Let me finish this before you get some ideas in your head. What I would say, like musical and like big action.
Yeah.
He's not into that shit.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Whew, thank God. 'Cause
Yeah,
I had a couple other things he's not
I was
into.
gonna say it's like he gets real pissed off about these intergender bathrooms. I'll tell you how much.
Dude, other people be pissed that he was into that. He'd be in there dropping bombs, dude.
He just goes in and lays waste to everything.
My God. I feel like that's fucking scene in T2, dude. Just fucking melting their face.
Gonna be about the War 1812 in here.
Yeah, dude. But
Jesus Christ.
yeah. So unfortunately, no show at the Link.
That's a
which
bummer.
I was pumped for, man. I wanted to see that.
Did you?
Nah.
Yeah, I was gonna say, did you really want to see that?
I just wanted to go down with Jay because I would have been cool to see Jay at that show.
Would have been
And I was talking to him about giving me comps, and I also just I really wanted to see her get up there, Patrick get up there, and just crush, dude. I was hoping she just buried everybody.
How do you follow it though?
Huh?
That's I'm very curious to see, Aunt Mary Patrick on a show where
Let me call her Aunt Mary Patrick. I think that's it. I
What?
really do think that's it.
what Aunt Mary
Aunt Mary Patrick.
Yeah, Aunt Mary Patrick.
That would make sense.
That
Because there's still a wiener on that.
there
thing.
is a
So,
wiener
yeah.
on that thing.
Yeah, dude. I did talk about that though. On the promoted post,
Oh,
on Facebook.
yeah?
It's like, the sponsored posts that everyone sees.
Sure.
On that show. Bunch of comments. She's getting it hard. But one comment very
Yeah.
at the end. Shout out to whoever did that. It was like, you're so wiener on that thing. All caps. I was like, yes, dude, we made it. That was like going to the show. So that was good enough for that. That was great. As soon as I saw that, I was like, yes.
I'm just saying, if you have to follow, like, I've never seen, like, I think she only does one lady shows, right? Like, it's only her on the show.
Yeah, I believe it's just like.
So on that show, there'd have to, like, I'd be curious to see how someone follows Aunt Mary Patrick.
I guess they would just tell real jokes.
Yeah,
They would
like,
do
they
real
have to.
stand-up comedy act.
Like,
which
I just
is
wonder how
bizarre.
that fish would swim in that tank.
I think you crap your jeans. That's the only way you can follow her.
Gotta go out and do the brown noise, baby.
But get off my car. Damn it.
Thank you. Good night.
Thank you, Philadelphia.
That is my time. Also, underwear, please.
Yeah. Yeah. It's, Skankfest sold out in 22
Oh,
minutes.
I saw that too.
Good for them.
Congratulations getting on Skankfest.
Yeah.
Congratulations to everyone.
Shout out to the Juggalos that bought those tickets up that quick.
Oh, man.
Yep. Still announcing people, from what I know. Miss Pat's coming down, which is sick.
That's awesome.
She's great. But we'll see. I don't know. We're up there on Monday. For you to get in his ass, dude.
Oh, man.
You need to get in his
I'm
ass.
not going to get in anybody's ass, dude.
We'll be on rap on, what's that? That's the 19th. That's on Monday.
Yeah, that's on Monday.
And then Thursday, we'll be at the stand.
Oh, yeah. I'm looking forward to that show.
That'll be good. That'll be down in the
fucking
main
good-ass
room. That's at 7. That's early. But then Francis has a show at like 9, so we might stay for that. But what are we at?
You're at 41.
All right. So what else was I going to bring up? Oh, this is great. Do you know that app Tubi?
Yeah.
Movies, free movies.
Yeah.
Okay, so I got it because there was some documentary on there, and then today I was just scrolling through shit, and it's just like a ton of like low grade kind of conspiracy theory docs.
Sick.
But I started watching them, and they just keep playing. They're like an
aren't
hour
they-
long.
Yeah, I was going to say, they're the one, they're
YouTube
like,
ones.
yeah.
So this one I'm watching is fucking. It's nothing new, but it's fucking intense because like the info they're giving out, it's like wow, like the CIA doing this, that, and the other. They go into the Kennedy thing, the Kennedy,
That whole thing.
whatever.
Old news.
Shout out Dealey
Small
Plaza.
potatoes. Whatever.
But they're talking about that, and then they have an old retired CIA agent on it. And dude, this guy fucking rules. I meant to record it, but he's like, when in big organizations like that, there's a lot of hush hush, okay? And there's the top guy isn't telling the smaller guy, and not much communication, and a lot of wild ideas. I remember when they were toying with the idea of putting a radio up a cat's caboose and an antenna on its ear and sending it into the park where there's 2 spies be talking, and then they try and hear it. And the first time they tried it, a cab ran over the cat, so it never happened. That's it. I was like, wait a minute. So what? They try it again. Like, imagine being in the van, like, and now Kitty runs the shit. Cab got her.
Just one guy like, I'm not putting another radio up a cat's ass again. I ain't doing it again.
There's no way this cat's just frolicking in the grass, got an antenna on its fucking ear.
Wait, how far do you think they developed cat-ass radio technology
my-
for the CIA? They're like, it's this big now.
It's like when a cat has something on its feet and its
Yeah.
hind legs walks all weird.
Dude, you know that cat's like,
And how are you going to control that thing?
yeah, dude.
Cats aren't like, go stand there, like within earshot of these 2 guys on the park bench. The cat just leaves. It's up in a tree.
Dude, that sounds like something they just had a lot of and they didn't know what to do with. Like, we got all these cats and all these radios.
I mean, yeah. What are
we
we doing?
gotta do something. We're running
I think
out
you
of
just
money.
answered your own question. Honestly, I was waiting for him to be like, I remember this one agent Tom Shaner, had an idea.
So here's the thing.
So we got radio.
I just got back from Austin, Texas. Guess what they got a lot out there? Radios. Found them all over the place. Also, tons of calicos. I'm thinking 2 things. 1, AM, FM, SM. Patent that, patent pending. Watch out.
He's like TM.
TM trademark registered. Tom Mania TM coming at you, running wild.
So why'd you get fired from the CIA, Dad? He's like, all right, it should have worked.
So, Rod, here's the thing. There's a lot of crazy talk at the CIA.
An organization.
So
like
here's
that.
the thing. You know, they every day at the CIA are like, let's put a base on the moon.
That's like it sounds like it was like a day at the CIA where they had to have like a staff meeting and everybody had to pitch 3 ideas, and he's like, shit, that's today. They're like, okay, next, Agent Shaner. What do you have? He's like, he sees a cat running outside. He's like, okay, I got it.
He's like, picture this, gentlemen.
Lights, please. He doesn't even have a presentation.
It's like, I like doing this in the dark.
No presentation.
He has a lighter. He's like,
yeah, you see him light up red.
It's like, so many of you have wondered what our expanse on AM FM radio can be. Yet the Soviets trump us every year with spies. Also, Agent Roberts just had a litter of kittens by his cat Patches. I think over time, we will be able to put smaller radios in cat asses and have them grow around it to make cat radios.
He turns on the light. They're like, what?
Also,
he's like, what are we thinking?
I have developed a small cat helmet. No, that's what my dad would have had. He would have been like, cat helmets. They're like, what's that? It's like, get me a cat. I'll show you. Fuck.
It's like one of those it's like a robotic one. Like that owl and fucking, whatchamacallit? What was that metal owl and fucking, fucking, good Lord. I'm looking right at it. They redid it too, the movie.
The metal owl.
Yeah, it's like an old, where it kills Medusa.
Oh, Clash of the Titans?
Yeah,
fucking,
Clash of the Titans.
Yeah. Clash
but it had that metal owl.
Yeah.
The metal cat.
It's like this one.
It's just like 5 Budweiser cans put together. It's like those shitty wind chimes people sell at fucking flea markets. Like, it's cans.
The first prototype is like, all right, so I killed the cat accidentally. It's just a cat on an RC car. It's a dead cat. He's like,
dude, that would be so funny.
This level has lost it.
I mean, dude, some of this shit, though, is so crazy. Like the weapons that they talk about that were pitched or tried to develop during the Cold War. Or actually before, like during the Korean War, because that was when they were trying to drop like acid on people. Like they were like, we're not supposed to do it, but fuck that.
Yeah.
We're going to do it. It's crazy, dude. Oh, man. We got blamed for a lot of shit.
There was one, and this is in my mind, again, it was some guy who was like, day of presentation, like, shit.
Yeah.
Dude. So
that's a Hail Mary.
It was a shoe that you could throw at someone with your foot, which is basically just a loose shoe.
Yeah.
That they put a blade in the bottom of it. He's like, yeah, it's like a knife. You just throw it at him.
This kid said that?
Yeah.
But, oh, man. That's an A paper.
Somebody went into the CIA like, here we go. Shoes, blades, kicking. I think we got
that's what I'm talking about.
$1 million idea.
I think they just got a job that like no one gives a fuck about this part of the government. I'm going to coast through to retirement, get that 401k.
And then the Cold War happens. Like shit.
They're like, we're getting crushed in the fucking espionage game here. We need to come up with some tactics. So like, okay, how about this? Basketball bombs. We send the Harlem Globetrotters to Russia. Right?
I think it's the best way to do it. Also, you can only bounce these balls a number of times. How often? I don't know.
Meadowlark's head comes blown off.
That's a problem.
Double dribble, dude.
Curly Joe is dead. It's a tragedy in Moscow.
I'll tell you what, though. I do like the conspiracy ones because I did show I guess this was probably about 3 or 4 years. This is probably like 2004, 2005, and up in New York where the World Trade Center was, and they were like, putting up the monument. I didn't realize that there were so many protesters up there that were conspiracy guys.
Oh yeah,
like walking around, they're like, and it's so funny to see these dorks up there, just like, you need to answer questions. It was an inside job, and then just some fucking New York fucking construction workers like, shut the fuck up before I knock you the fuck out. And they're like, you better answer questions. It's like, pal, I'm making $12 an hour shoveling cement. What the fuck do you want to know? And he's like, Bush was involved with this. And then it was like victims' parents were showing up.
Yeah.
And they were screaming in their face. I'm like,
It's
whoa.
the craziest shit that people will do.
All right.
But I also was like, what do you gain from learning all of this?
I mean, just asking
Nothing.
questions. I don't know. Shout out War Mode.
Yeah.
But, you know.
You don't gain anything.
It's then they go in there, and then there was a whole section on Alex Jones. And I was like, man, it's so funny watching him do interviews because he's unable to just do an interview.
No.
He's got to be like, I'm not one of... It's like, dude, relax. I'm just asking you a question. Turn it off. It's like one of these fucking comics that just constantly talk about comedy, even when you're at a bar.
No,
after
man.
It's like, shut the fuck up, man. And dude, he's sitting there. He's like, my people are patriots. I was like, your people?
Yeah. What are you talking about?
Listen, I got an idea for you. Let's get you a hat and a whip and make you Indiana Alex Jones. All right, dude? This is the only way anyone's going to like you. You're a fat retard.
Dude, if he very subtly started putting on a hat and walking in with like an
and then you just saw
shirt.
fucking alt-right werewolf as his co-host, it's like, oh, now I'm on board because you two are fucking nuts and I want to see your adventures. Who wouldn't want to see the adventures of Indiana Alex Jones and alt-right werewolf?
Everybody wants to see that.
Yeah, dude. The Nazis would be pissed. I'll tell you what, Indiana Alex Jones would have handled that little meet and greet with Hitler a lot different in the Last Crusade.
Ark of the Covenant. Jesus.
He's like, Adolf. Yeah, Ark of the Covenant.
You're trying to tell me that these sticks broke off of here? What labor did you use? Sheep, eh?
Dude.
Whatever.
Dude. I mean, that's a golden idea. It is. It really is. It's a golden idea for Alex Jones to take on a role like that.
Be funny if Alex Jones really set out to find a Nazi werewolf. He's like, I gotta do it. I can't just. He just starts off. He's like, he's got to find.
He's finding a Nazi werewolf.
He's looking for.
Oh, okay, I thought it was going to be him.
No.
Oh, he's looking for like the legend of alt-right.
Yeah,
werewolf.
he's looking for the legend.
So does he find him in that cave, like that old fucking Prince Albert or whatever that? Remember that dude, the prince, or the swordsman who was like, oh, that guy sucked.
He's like,
also, was he like 3,000 years old?
Yeah, he was a million. He was like a million years old.
Do you think they'd keep him in like younger shape?
Yeah.
It's like, wait,
Why are they doing like this?
I'm still so confused by that because obviously he aged. He wasn't that old when he went to go guard God's cup. That's what he was guarding, right? The cup,
the cup, the Holy Grail, yeah.
Yeah, but still, like, he was obviously young when he started.
Yeah.
So what does he age, like, every, like, 300 years?
Yeah, it's like,
it's
fucking, yeah.
That's fucking retarded. It's like, dude, either age or you don't.
Yeah, why would God do that to you? Because God's a jerk.
Also, there's got to be so much cum down there, dude.
Oh,
It's like, dude, you're in a cave with a bunch of chalices.
He's like, don't pick that one up.
Also, he's literally guarding a cup that gives you, because isn't now Sean Connery just he can live forever now?
He can live forever.
Okay.
But he's just guarding the cup because no man can live forever, should live forever, yet he kind of lives forever guarding the cup.
I don't like that. I wish. See, that's a job for Indiana Alex Jones.
I'm just saying, who directed that? Steven Spielberg, am I right? It sounds like a burn job to me. Sorry.
He just goes in. Let's look at some of the credits on this movie. A lot of stains. Silver, black, gold. Got all the colors.
Who's this?
Except white.
Sorry, I'm sorry. Did I just see a guy named Moisture? Get the fuck out of here.
Dude, how funny would that beach scene be if instead of Sean Connery and Harrison Ford, it's Alex Jones and an alt-right werewolf? he's running after the fucking seagulls. You know what seagulls are?
They call them Jews of the sky. Sorry.
Get off my beach.
I'm sorry. Get out of here. God damn.
Dude, the fucking big balls is a giant matzo ball.
What happened?
Oh my God.
Christ.
Dude, that is... All right.
Oh, man.
What is it? What do we have?
Yeah, 54.
Okay. Correct. All right. Sorry. I got to... we got to go to fucking Patreon. But this is good getting back into it. I feel off.
Yeah.
I feel off. And we just recorded last week, right?
Yeah.
We didn't miss any. I'll tell you what, Austin, going to a new place like that too, it seems a lot longer when you've never been to something.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
yeah.
I've never been to Austin. My first
Never
time.
been anywhere.
But it was an experience. I'm pissed I didn't go to, like, Tommy and John went to some, like, chicken spot. Apparently it's like the best place down there for chicken.
Yeah.
That doesn't interest me. I don't give a shit.
No.
It's like, I mean, it's cool they did that. Nothing against them. I'm just saying, for me personally, it's like, I don't care. McKeever also got a scooter and almost fucking wrecked, dude. It was hilarious. It was so funny. Dude, it was so funny. I was like, I almost hit him with do a bunny hop. I was like, sorry, that's got some bad mojo.
Dude, part of me, I'll tell you what, like, part of me had all you guys on a plane like Skinner, dude. I thought you guys were going to come home and be like, oh, there they go. It's just like coming back. Be like, did you hear about Flight 10-0? It's like, fuck, no.
Yeah.
Like, all of them are dead. I thought
it was only me. It was only me, Kyla, and McCusker on the flight down there. On the flight back, everybody was on different flights. Because Shane's still down there.
He's still down there?
Yeah, he's doing shows over in Dallas or in Fort Worth, which I was telling him, I guess, I don't think he knew, but I was like, dude, that's like the Cops capital of the world. Where the show Cops is always in Fort Worth.
Always Fort Worth.
Every episode is fucking Fort Worth, which because that show ended, right?
Cops is off the air.
Finally ended.
Yeah,
Man.
they ended it like a year ago.
Yeah, wasn't that long?
Because it was because of the George Floyd thing.
I'm telling you, if they want to reboot that show, just go to Austin. Holy Christ.
They should just call it Austin. They don't even need to call it Cops. Just call it Austin.
It's bizarre, man.
Jesus.
Yeah, but this Thursday, come to the stand if you haven't bought tickets already. Me and Shane will be there for the 7 p.m. showcase. Monday the 19th, back on Rap. We got, yeah, dude. Shano's got some beef with Mr. Gomez, dude. No, he doesn't.
No, I don't.
Then what else? Oh, end of the month. Pittsburgh, you fucking mush-mouthed idiots. Yeah. I'll be up there. Not a great way to...
Yeah, I was going to say.
No, but they know it. I'm pumped. I haven't been to Pittsburgh in like 10 years. That's another place. But I've been to Pittsburgh before.
It. Yeah.
I'm pumped that they got their shit together because I think the city was just like 3 chimneys for like 100 years. So I think they got a couple of buildings in there. One is the Pittsburgh Improv, I believe, where I'll be at with Gillis. So come out to that, Yins. We're going to get to the bottom of that. That's all I'm going to talk about for 25 minutes every show.
Yins? Yeah.
But tell me why. I do not understand.
None of them have the idea why. It's like
I know.
The texts were lost long ago in a Pittsburgh fire.
But you know what's sick? The Phils are in that weekend.
Yeah. You're talking about that.
For some reason, we're actually doing a Sunday show.
Oh, damn.
So we're doing Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and then one Sunday. But the Sunday's at 7, so there's a day game on Sunday at 1 p.m. So we will be we'll be there. I think you're allowed to just trade in old dusty T-shirts as tickets up there. You just give them cold.
Yeah, I was going to say, give them a soot-covered Jeff cap. Be like, here you go. Can I get in?
I put that video up, dude. I got a couple of Pittsburgh guys message me, like laughing. They knew it, but it was just highlights of Pittsburgh people getting fucked up. Dude. Which is, you know what? Not to get into it, but the Ghost Bear hit, it's like, I don't know about that.
I don't know about
he
that
didn't even know he did that. He was like, what? Because you see the Pittsburgh player come flying at him, and when he hits him, he's like, what the fuck are you doing? He's like, look what you did. He's like,
that was kind of milked.
Yeah.
That was fun.
But, yeah.
Whatever.
It'll be good, though. So come out to the Pittsburgh shows if you want to get tickets. I'll be up there with Gillis at the end of the month. And, yeah.
Yeah.
That good?
That's great.
All right. Good.